Today makes 25 years. My daughter turned 25 today. I know, I don't look it. Thank you. But my oldest daughter turned 25 today. Super excited for her, so grateful. I'm like, oh, my kids are doing amazing. I have a 20, a 23, and a 25-year-old, and a 7-year-old, right? But it dawned on me last night, y'all, while I was at work, in the middle of the night, and I was sitting, I was like, oh, my baby's about to turn 25. At 2:46 a.m., I was going to send her a message and a picture. I went over and I looked at a couple of her old pictures from when she was born. When I first came home from the hospital with her, and her hospital picture, and I said, wow, she just turned 25. Today makes 25 years that I've been a mom. That hit hard. Why did it hit so hard? Because I'm holding back tears. I look back over my life, even with ADHD, and I wasn't diagnosed with ADHD until I was like 34. 34. But it hit me because I was a teenage mom. And being 18, having a kid, and then looking back at the struggle, and I'm like, man, I did it. I made it. 25 years, a quarter of a century as a mother. I mean, of course, I had more kids after that, and now I'm blessed to be able to coach, mentor moms, and educate moms with ADHD, anxiety, but as a doula as well. And so I look back and I was just flabbergasted, like, wow, 25 years. And then I started thinking about my mom. I said, if my mama was here, she would have been like, I'm so proud of you. She's so proud of our daughter. And I don't know why things hit. With ADHD, y'all ever have any problems where sometimes you just think, you go. You're not really thinking about it. You're a parent. Your mom. It is what it is, and you just do what you got to do. You know your wife. Your mom, and you just take care of everything and do what you got to do. Play your role accordingly. According to the scriptures as well. And then when you sit in silence, they say an idle mind is a double workshop. Or if you use your mind idly in a different way, it can be righteous. And so I sat there and I reflected, and I had to give gratitude. I was so grateful because it's so many teenage moms that do not play the mom role. They try to play the friend role. There's so many moms that are teenagers or become teenagers or young adults, whatever, before 20, and they put the child off on their parents, or they put the child off on a friend, or they put the child off on another relative. I didn't. I had an option. I had options. My mom, I could have went away to school, right, to go fulfill my dream to be a medical doctor, because that's what I wanted to do. And my mom was going to take care of my baby. But instead, I said no. My mama didn't lay down and have this child. I did. So I did what I needed to do. Were there rough days? Yes. I have a story. There was some hard time. Thank God for my husband, because he's he made my life so simple. But were there rough days? Yes. It was hard. It was hard. I didn't know what was going to come. And I remember there were times as a, young mom, I didn't know where I was going to get money for diapers from. $5 back then was diapers. You get Back then you can get a $5 pack of Loves out of Family Dollar store. I didn't know. I remember one time I didn't have milk. I was out of milk before the WIC ran out. How was I going to get a can of milk for my baby? I remember walking 7 miles, 6 or 7 miles, 4:30 in the morning. My mama watching my baby just to walk, to go to work, to do daily work, daily pay, labor ready. Just so I can get my baby some more Pampers or, get her some milk or get her some more socks or whatever it was. When I say people don't really know your story or where you come from to get to where you are, At the end of the day, you cannot complain. Let your good days outweigh your bad days. Yes. Let your good days outweigh your bad days. Never complain. You have nothing to complain about, because if you look at where you came from, you don't look back. You don't go back. You don't look back. But you keep looking forward, and you see whenever there's a stump in the road or there's a stumbling block, God intended that stumbling block for you to not go around it. Not try to figure out a way to go over it. And so, like I said, today's my daughter's 25th anniversary. She's living it up. They're having a wonderful time. They're out of town. Her and my other two children and my youngest daughter's boyfriend. And I had to reflect. I'm so grateful. I mean, each year I'm grateful, but this year it hit hard. It hit different. Because I have been a mother for 25 years, and I look back, my child has no idea. She didn't have to worry about a struggle. Her daddy came along, my husband came along. She didn't have to worry about a struggle. She didn't have to worry about anything. But before then, it was rough. It was rough. So single moms, I get it. I've been there. Yeah. But you know what? Put your pride down. Because pride cometh before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. Put your pride down. Humble yourself. The right person is coming for you. And what God has for you, let no man come asunder. So I say this because this is emotional time for me, especially with ADHD. I felt like I needed to share this because I was in tears last night in disbelief. But at the same time, I'm grateful. Grateful my child's 25. I'm grateful to be that God gave me the purpose to be a mom. And now I have a purpose of coaching, educating, and mentoring other moms with ADHD, other moms as first-time parents. So sometimes you just got to pay it forward. Yeah. Sometimes you just have to pay it forward. But never, you don't look back, but never forget where you came from. Because where you came from shapes where you're at. You wouldn't be anywhere where you're at today if you hadn't gone through something. If you hadn't gone through something, you would not be where you are at today. You may not be where you want to be at, but you're on your way. But you have to look at where you came from to get to where you at. That's going to also shape to where you want to be. So you just got to keep going. Keep going. And for moms or single dads or first-time moms, first-time dads, you got this. You got this. Before you know it, they'll be crying, crawling, walking. Next you know, getting their license, graduating high school, graduating college, and they're 25. And then you can look back at this video then and be like, wow, Netta was right. 25 years ago, I became a mom. And it has been the most rewarding, uplifting, beautiful, sometimes challenging, but grateful experience I could have ever had. That's the best gift in the world, is to be a parent. The greatest gift in the world is to be a mother. And for that, ADHD and all, my kids went through the ringer, but you know what? Didn't matter. For that, I'm forever grateful. 25 years now, 25 years to come, and 25 years after that. Just a moment of ADHD reflection. I love y'all. Have a great day.